Hey. All right, people, welcome to Social Ville, which is time to get your daily dose of craziness happening on social media. All the dragging, all the fun, this is right here where it happens. So let's get right to it. Let's start with this one. At Jade Secret Papito says, I signed the attendance for you is a love language. I don't care.
It's true.
So, yeah, back in university or back in school, primary, university, everywhere, you know, people used to have school boyfriend. And a school boyfriend, they always have you sign attendance. So if you're not around, every photocopy handout, send you, God bless you, you know. Actually. So it's a love language. I don't care what you say, like this person says.
It's not a love language, because something happened to me in school. Somebody that I was always getting seats for and we're always reading together. And then I would just hear gists, like everybody was carrying that this girl is, you know, pushing herself to you and all. Yeah. So it's not, let people define whatever thing they are. So it's not a love language.
It's not a love language, though. You have heard it.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
I was too shocked. That was my gist.
Hey. And you know when they are saying your gist, you don't know it's your gist.
No, but it could have been your own love language that time. Like, you just thought it would be nice to...
No, I was just doing it. It's not my love language.
And now, no. See, there are some people are nice and naturally they just want to help.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
But to people see things in different ways, different strokes for different folks. Okay, so we have at Senior Man OA who says, as a Nigerian, you can't be tired of rice. You either eat it or starve. For me, I can be tired of rice. So there's Gary, there's a there are other things.
Well, we shall know that every week you eat rice at least
once.
Times.
Oh, 4 times.
At least 4 times.
Okay.
It's a staple, but then...
What? You go for a wedding, Saturday, you will eat rice. You will still eat rice in the office. You will eat rice in your house. That's only 3.
But I've not seen that person who does not even like rice. Like, oh, I don't eat rice. I've heard of beans, but I've not heard of rice.
Well, some people try to stay away from rice.
They try, but I've not heard, like, I don't eat rice.
I was talking to someone early this year, and he was telling me, do you notice the first time in a couple of months I haven't had rice? I said, how do you do it?
Wow.
As in,
so I understand
it takes determination.
But I've never heard I don't eat rice.
No, this one is not even fit farm. Person is skinny, but it was like for health reasons. Carbohydrates, everything. Moving on, Big Mama has got something for you. She says, my mom just changed her own SIM by herself. Women in tech. Please, if you insult her, this is a big deal. Like, do you know how much, if her mom didn't know how to change a SIM by herself as a woman in tech, do you know how much she'd have made from her mom? Do you know?
Actually.
Do you
all
know?
those children that used to build their parents to do things that they can do for
Grandma,
free.
you know, to upgrade your Facebook, you have to pay 20,000.
It's actually a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. So,
in fact,
we're very sure that they will not be calling you to say hello. Where is the? How do you? So women in tech, I agree.
All right. So this is a conversation between two people, very short and straight to the point. So this person responds, says, "Do you feel anything for me?" Asking a question, and then the other one says, "I feel sorry for you." Wow.
It's a feeling. Sorry, it's a feeling.
You like the way you're feeling now?
Yes, it's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
I feel sorry for you.
So, at least breakfast has been avoided.
Of course.
And talking about food, Top Shotter says this is breakfast. Is it this kind of breakfast you want to be served? Then Bush Manaj says this is the type of greediness the Bible talks about. Okay, first of all, is greed. Secondly, this reminds me of somebody. Somebody that eats white rice and jollof rice.
No, it reminds me of Minye and Dala.
That one is not even bad.
But this one is even different. You know, this is jollof rice and chicken.
And Dala.
Wait, sorry, what is this?
I don't understand. Now, you don't see egusi, banana, jollof rice. Hello.
You know what your people call jenkoku? Eat till you die.
No, but this is a buffet. You know, buffet you want to go 2 times. So you put everything at the same time. That's why you can come about such
in one plate.
Yes.
Well, Dala said it all. Please, let's just move on. So, the king has spoken. At King_Mubarak says, Mom, one of you guys should come and wash the dishes. My siblings and I are looking at each other. At this point, nobody wants to pay because the person that calls somebody's name is the one that will be called. You come here with your big head. You're calling somebody, come and wash. So everybody done them and done for us.
So if they now want to do it very well, all of you will now share it. Somebody will wash, somebody will rinse, somebody will go and arrange.
When you have people that have coconut head.
Well, it's by, I should know that this thing is by your age and gender in the house, because when first daughter tells second daughter go and wash, second daughter cannot tell first son at the back go and wash. So you already know that you fall on your lap. You wash it. No time.
Hierarchy.
You understand?
All right, so the Coco, who is at the Akwa Ibom, it says, the name is Coco. Just Coco, please. Don't call me Kokoma. I'll ignore you. Especially the indigenes that should know better on this platform. And then at _Val King responds, don't mind them. Okokobioko. No, but
second.
Now Kokoma. She said she don't want. She not thought say she don't want second.
But why does somebody
Nigerians,
trouble? People are annoying. That's the moral of the story. How can you call somebody Okokobioko?
So from Coco, from to Kokoma to Okokobioko.
But you have to be very careful when naming your children, because there is no how they get to school. You see bullies that will just change their names. Like,
that's why
there are some names that are very easy to change.
Me, I collected Sha, but
see,
it's okay. I didn't
this is the only reason you see Funaya Chuko as Naya.
Yeah, Naya, be Naya.
Naya. Then when you hear the full name, hey, come there. Okay, also, Advod Republic has got a message for y'all, and he says to all the ladies out there, if you find husband now, just go filling station.
I disagree.
Fuel scarcity.
I disagree. I agree and disagree. Because now when people go and fighting with Jerry Khan, you now say, oh, this one has anger problem, cannot be my husband. Oh, look at this one paying for 70K fuel. Wow, this might spec.
Then the one that, no, because this is where you know how your husband will solve the issues in the house. Maybe when there's fuel scarcity, he paid this guy 1K just to quickly get fuel for the house.
So you want
like,
husband that
no,
will be paying
it's not about Egunja. You know, some people want problem solvers, and some want patient men, and some want people that will stand up and fight for them.
Because it's not I say it's true, and it's also
How about going there to look for a wife?
And now that's where you will see wife too now.
Yes, because wife
I was in the queue on Saturday.
No, but they don't want wife that was buying fuel. They want wife that wanted to come and queue for like kerosene, so then they want to cook.
For the lantern that they used to clean.
So at least they're sure at least jollof rice will come out of this.
Please, I don't know where the jollof rice is coming from, but me, I moved busy. Yeah.
Now, want yourself.
All these scotch egg with eyelashes.
Want yourself this afternoon.
Please. But we have moved on. So at Melanie _ says, I want to ask a question. This thing men do when they reply only the last part of your message, it's on purpose, right? And as Tig says, what's on purpose?
Oh, me, I've learned to do it as well. So now, if I ask you something and you not reply this, you reply the next thing, no problem. When you ask me something, I will reply the thing after. Then when you now put your hand and point up, I will now put my hand and point up. And I see it yesterday. I see it yesterday.
But what if the person did not see it?
Me too, I
did not see it now.
Why are you guys petting?
But we did not see it.
I didn't see it.
See, I cannot be swift to answer you, and you are giving me accounting 2 hours, 10 hours. No. Oh, wrong now. Wrong, please. See, you see, they're upset. This one is crying. Say, wrong. But that's actually not why. Let's find out what happened. So at Marina _ the Wangre says, when your boyfriend shouts at you, see you, you're crying, babe. But when your parents shout at you, before me 007.
I think maybe years of them shouting, and I knew. So boyfriend is still new. There's an explanation for this. Come on.
Okay. So Dala has explained that one. Please let us move on. At D _ says, restaurants will carry one soya man from the streets of Lebanon to come and pour kerosene on your steak so it can catch fire. And you can post on Instagram. Fiam! 63K! Limau.
But it's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
When you not see them doing salt, doing like this, just say, that thing they do like this, that's all like 50K.
It's not catch fire.
Before they will say, fire price. But
that's it.
But normal man they do them when they squeeze on their bottle.
Yes, but we don't cherish our own. That's the thing. We don't cherish our own. Let's just move on, I beg. So this bros at Senior Man OA appears once again, and he says, living alone is serious character development. If you don't wash your dirty dishes, that's where you will meet them. Don't feel like cooking or ordering out. If you don't know what it means your father will die of hunger.
Boy, it's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
Boy, it's not a lie.
So all those people that are enjoying the house, you're staying with your siblings and your family, you're saying, I want to move out, moving out, not be being so when you're
so
staying
please
at
give
home.
me my garden already.
Don't worry, I go cut flower.
No worry, honey, we get different fine flowers.
I'll cut flowers.
We'll do bouquet for you after show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, and it's a wrap on Social View for the week. Yes, meaning it's time to get into the second hour of the show too. We will be back with more fun, so keep it locked, baby.